Thank you for joining us. Getting right.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
All right, now, still early. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with tax and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Pass to Sabonis. To the paint. And stolen by Melton. Now here's Butler. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. LaVine, good.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. 4th, Sacramento.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
The Warriors lead by 7. And here's Curry for 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Westbrook. Hits the jump hook. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Melton finds Butler. Back to Melton. Butler on the wing. Six to shoot. Back to Melton. On the wing. Curry. 3-pointer. Oh, Curry. A sick triple.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
With the step back. They kick it out to Murray. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Curry. Rebound by Sacramento.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry at 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's LaVine for 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's DeRozan. He has 6. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. To the middle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Malik Monk's checked in for Westbrook. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. The Warriors lead by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Brian, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Jimmy Butler. 1:07 left in the 3rd quarter. LaVine finds DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. The three is up. And another miss by Sacramento. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Defended by Porzingis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Hunter's checked in for the Kings. Both shots good from the stripe. You know, RJ, the roster for the Kings shifting since last season's trade deadline, but still plenty of talent.
Yeah, in particular, the Fox for Levine trade has them stocked with wings. And if you looked at the NBA Finals, both teams were loaded.
Pass to Levine. Launches a 3. Santos pulls it in. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 17-6 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And a deep 3 from Curry. Rebound by Sacramento. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Monk.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
And Monk drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And the basket by Curry.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is... running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Achua. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. 4 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 12. Fires the 3. The shot by... Pajemski, no good. And the Kings shooting has been great this game, 58%. Sabonis outside from deep. The rebound by Melton. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a red-hot 63% in this game.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook with it. That shot missing. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Sabonis is committed to getting his team points. That's part of his role, and he's been aggressive offensively.
Curry gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Sabonis. Now Hunter. Now Sabonis. And he powers it down, one-handed.
And it's clear that Sabonis has it going on right now. That defense is at his mercy.
Stephen Curry. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Sacramento with some changes. Murray's checked in for Achua. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Hunter. And it's Zach LaVine in for Monk. LaVine outside. Puts up the tray. Oh, Horford there with a board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Curry. Butler outside. Now Curry for 3. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
This is peak Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Back to Horford. Moody on the wing. Takes a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Westbrook. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Stephen Curry.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And he makes it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Back to LaVine. Lets it go from deep. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Porzingis passes to Green. Here's Curry. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was with